The boys are in the vagina room.
We just came back from the mall, approaching girls, cold approaching,
Yep.
and he did some in-person sales before, and he just started spitting game on cold approaching girls that I didn't want to not record. So
Yes. Okay, so what I was telling, so Jan made the first approach. He saw this girl in the the drugstore, and she was ringing her stuff up, and he's like, "Oh, hold up, guys, I want to approach this girl." And so we're outside the store, and she's walking out. She walks out, takes the left, but he's facing the door, right? So she's coming out of the store here. Jan's coming from here. Instantly, she walks out, takes a step, and then he's approaching her from the side, right? And so one thing I learned when I was doing cold approaches in the mall was, so we had this booth here, and we'd be kind of like lurking around the booth, and people were coming from both sides of the mall. Traffic was coming from both sides, and one thing that my sales manager Marcus taught me was, you want to, it was kind of like, I guess you can call it the 6 foot rule. One, you want to make eye contact with the person, because then you're engaged. That's the first like engagement with them. You've got their attention, right? And then once you make eye contact with them, ideally, you don't want to be coming at them from the side like Jan did, like you did with the approach, because it's easy for them to just keep walking. It's harder for you to actually attract them into your space. And so we'd be walking around our booth here, and I'd try and make eye contact with someone, and then while they're still walking towards me a few feet out, I'd start talking to them. Oh, hey, another good tip too is, you don't always just gotta say, oh, hey, what's up? Well, I thought you were cute. Let me get your number. Whatever your natural line is. You could also do something like this was great. This actually stopped a lot of people. Give them a compliment, but it's gotta be natural. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout of, if you see girls, see, oh, what do I actually like about them? What am I actually attracted to by them? And also, don't compliment them on, like, oh, you have nice tits. They're not gonna like that, right? They're gonna be grossed out and just keep walking. But like, say she's got a cool hat on. Say she has a nice style. Yeah. Say she's got an elegant walk. Say she's got a nice smile. She looks bubbly. Compliment her on that. You know what I mean? And then you can move on from the conversation from there. And you don't even gotta, like, you just respond to how they respond back to you. It's not like, oh, I gotta do this step-by-step process. I compliment them, they say things, then I say this. You know what I mean? Just make the best approaches would be if you're just kind of just like
doing something.
If you're feeling the interaction rather than thinking about it. That's why I also like the 3-second rule, which is once you see a girl that you think you want to actually approach, or that you're interested in, and you're trying to decide, oh, should I approach her? Oh, should I not? Don't even think about it. You have 3 seconds before anxiety starts kicking in. You start overthinking. Like, when I approach chicks, I don't even think, oh, what am I gonna say? I just walk over and I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. It's funny. It should be a game. It should be like you're observing yourself interact with the world as well. And if you feel like you understand, okay, like, maybe don't say that next time.
The thing is also, when you approach a girl that is so rare in this society, that they are so surprised, they're not gonna hear the first thing you say anyway. So you can say hi, you can say nice person, you can say anything, but they are completely confused that you're already doing it. So it doesn't really matter. You can say like, the weather is nice today. They're already like, oh shit, we're in this moment now, and then you start talking, and then you're already in there. So the first thing, I approached that girl in the gym, right? There was a girl with massive following apparently. Yeah. I saw the cutest girl in the gym, was like, let me approach, and
the hottest chick in the gym, I think that.
Yeah, probably.
Good.
And the thing was, she probably doesn't get too many approaches. And then I just started yapping. I was like, okay, I don't want to do it. And I started walking, and from there you can't go back anymore. You will figure it out. But I did the approach, I spoke to her, so even if I wouldn't get Instagram, in this case I did get Instagram, but even if I wouldn't, you won. You already won because you went over that bump in your head that you don't want to do, what you don't want to do. Yeah. And even if you just say hi, I think you're cute, and you walk away, perfect. I think. Do you have any last advice, maybe a bit uncommon that people don't hear too often for cold approaches? The cute girls, maybe the way to cute girls, they're like, I'm not good enough for them. And that if you think they're too good for you, those are the girls that never get approached.
That's a good point. Yeah, it's like so hard for the 10 out of 10s to actually find boyfriend because every guy has the same fear. They for some reason, and here's a good tip: treat every girl the same. You know, not as in like treat a girl that you're trying to like date as your mom, sister, right? But treat the ugly ones as you would the okay ones, as you would the beautiful ones. But it's so easy for us guys to see a really attractive woman, and because beauty is kind of like terrifying, right? And it's almost like I was sitting on top of the Grand Canyon looking out, and I was just like, you know, I was like blown away just because it was so beautiful. Same thing with like a really, really attractive woman, but you gotta understand, it's the same species. Like it's the same. It's just a woman, and you actually have a better chance.
The uglier ones get more boyfriends because people think, oh, I can get her.
Yeah, like okay, she, you know, maybe.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, and like it's like also why sell yourself short? You know,
go for the best one. Might as well pick the best one.
Yeah,
I guess I don't want to make these videos too long, so that's it. But I think we're gonna do this more often. So
we will be on a roll. The boys have been on a roll where, you know, I bet we let's shoot for at least double-digit approaches by 2 more days. So that means we each got to do at least like 4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
Or no.
Well, it's just a numbers game. I think to end it up on a business lesson that we all heard from Alex Hormozi and Lena Hormozi, dating is just a numbers game. It's just like cold approach, just like what's it called, outreach.
Yep.
It's just like cold calls. Sales. Yeah. Do you think if you approach 20 girls that you can't go on a date with one? Probably you can. Even you can. If you're very scared of it, even you can. So it's just a numbers game.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Peace out. Signing out from the V room.